Let's go, Northwest!
Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Crusaders. Leading off and playing shortstop, sophomore number 12, Gunnar Penscover. Batting second and playing second base, senior number 3, Matthew Olson. Batting third, playing first base, sophomore number 5, Brian Lorenz.
Third baseman is Cole Martin. The shortstop, Gunnar Penscover. At second base, Matthew Olson. And the first baseman is Brian Lorenz. Behind the plate is Cole Nip. And again, on the hill is Dale Fry. Two-one offering. Swing, and that's hit on the ground out to the second baseman, Olson. He fields it, throws on the first, but a run does come in. Morris. Seth Nielsen, a freshman. He grounded out to shortstop to end the second inning. Swing, bouncing ball slowly on the right side. Charging is Olson. He throws on the first. It's another 1-2-3 inning. 15 in a row retired by Fry. We'll move to the last of the fifth. 1-1 your score on the NFHS Network. Matthew Olson, Brian Lorenz, and Dale Fry, the first three hitters in the home third. Morris will kick and deal. Swing, and that is hit towards the gap in left center field, and that will split between Brewer and Beardell. Brewer comes up with it, and his throw into second, not in time. Leadoff double for Matthew Olson. Leadoff double, and we'll see the clean swing of Olson. Obviously, he placed the ball well. And Brian Lorenz will be the hitter. He drew a walk in the first inning.
Leading off for Northwest Christian, second baseman Matthew Olson.
Dale Fry looking to toss a complete game, his final game in a Crusaders uniform. 1-1. Off-speed pitches over the plate, 1-2. He has mastered the breaking pitch tonight. He definitely has. Northwest Christian a strike away. Fry's delivery. Swing, and that is popped up. Charging is the second baseman, Olson. He makes the catch, and the Northwest Christian Crusaders have claimed a baseball state championship for the first time since 2017. And there you see the Northwest Christian Crusaders in that championship scrum, as I like to call it. And that's always special when, for a few seconds, it is players only before any media or any other officials get into the picture. The Northwest Christian Crusaders on this night defeat the ALA Gilbert North Eagles by a score of 2-1. What a game this was, folks. This was just tremendous. Tough loss for the ALA Gilbert North Eagles, as well as they're standing off to the right in front of their first base dugout. This is what it's about. It's about sportsmanship, and that's what they're doing. They're fist bumping consistently in front of home plate, and yes, the team wearing the white jersey, the Crusaders, they're elated as they'll finish their season 27-4. The team in the dark jerseys, the ALA Gilbert North Eagles, they have to fly proud, 24-5 on the year. But of course, you never want to lose your last game if you are in the postseason.
The championship trophy. Head coach Bob Howery and the Northwest Christian Crusaders.
Bob Howery and the Northwest Christian Crusaders collecting a state championship for the first time in 5 full years, 2017. They did it over at Surprise Stadium when they defeated Safford by a score of 6-2. State champions, and it's very appropriate. Dale Fry gets to hold it up. He's the MVP of this game. He retired 18 batters in a row. He goes the distance. Wow, big game gem. We haven't seen this type of game tossed in a long time, as there we see the state championship banner as well. Well, folks, it has been a pleasure, as again we see the Crusaders and we hear the championship theme in the background while the 3A baseball season is over. And
yeah, there you go. It doesn't get any better than that. This morning there is a brand new 3A high school baseball state champion.
Wow. Northwest Christian won the title over American Leadership Gilbert North, and their head coach knows a thing or two about the game. So Gibby is live in Phoenix with more. What a feeling.
Yeah, it is a great feeling, right? When you start off the season, you have one goal. You want to be champions. You want to go through that. And so you have to trust on who? Well, you want to trust your leadership. And that's either a senior, that's either the players on the field, or maybe a coach who says, you know what, guys, I know a little bit something about how to get it done. I want to bring Coach Howery here with the Crusaders. As I mentioned, you guys start off the season knowing, hey, we have a goal in mind. The thing is, how do you get your players to buy in?
Just getting them to believe in themselves and the talent that they have. Sometimes that's hard with younger guys, and we got a young group, but we had a few senior leaders to lead the way, and overall they did a great job this year.
I was going to say the future is bright. You were just telling me about 5 sophomores which started, and then you had a couple of the seniors which led the way. And when you think about it, going into what you had to do, there was a little bit of planning you had to go in because you had to save your pitcher. You end up doing that, and it paid off at the end.
Yeah, we made a plan, me and the coaches, as we got into the playoffs and said this is how we'd like it to look at the end. You can't ride one guy the whole way through, and you got to have multiple guys. So we had multiple pitchers that stepped up and won games for us. And then the offense came through in timely fashion.
All right, one of the pitchers who stepped up was right here, and I saw one of your interviews where you mentioned that you said, look, I had to depend on my guys. You let God take over, and yet when they called you, you did what you had to do.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, especially like in a playoff game or like in a championship game. It's or getting up to that point. It's trusting your guys behind you, trusting your defense, and what most important, God, and trusting that He's going to bless you, and especially in that situation. So it was a huge win, and to all these guys, and we wouldn't have done it without them. So
it's definitely a team effort. And Maddie, here's the thing, right? As seniors, you want to go out one way. You want to go out as a champion here. So what do you say to the younger guys? A lot of these guys who stepped up, they have a lot of guys who are going to come in. What kind of advice do you have for them? Because that's what seniors do. They get to tell these guys, all right, we're leaving, but this means I left with a championship. You got to keep it going.
Absolutely. All these young guys right here, they're born leaders. You see it in them. Ever since they're freshmen, there are a couple of them that played last year, and they're just ready. And so, I would not want to leave the team in any other hands of them. So,
all right, lead them in, do a cheer real quick. Everybody come in. I know it's a football thing, but I know baseball guys got a little something right here. Let's go, Crusaders on three. Let's go. Hey, Crusaders on three. 1, 2, 3. Crusaders. Woo! There you go. 3 champs, state champs. I have to tell you, that's amazing. Anytime you start a season with an idea, you believe in a coach who played Major League Baseball with the Cubs, he even played for our Diamondbacks for a quick little stint. I have to tell you, it's pretty exciting.
Oh, it sure is. Congratulations to those guys.
It gives the coach some authority with the kids,
yes,
right? Thanks, Gibby.